Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to our midday broadcast. And I have to tell you, some of LinkedIn's new features are making my most popular texting tactics more effective than ever before. And yesterday, I was working with one of my coaching students, and he was blown away by all of the changes that LinkedIn is going through. And more important than that, how many people he had connected with over the years that he'd never talked to. So we're going to jump back into LinkedIn, and I'm already in a Bumney's account. And, you know, let me unmute you.
Hi, Max.
Hi. Now notice, I'm looking at some of the people. You got 9 people here that are looking to connect with you. And we come down here. Here's a connector, marketing and technology disruptor that helps businesses deliver. So clearly, he's on here to sell your something. So he's been doing this for almost 14 years. And there's no obvious need. The only reason that you'd want to be connected to him is just like he's reaching out to you as a prospect. He's got a lot of other folks, 13,000 followers, 13,000 connections that he could very well, that, you know, be, if they're his prospects, they could also be like-minded people like you. Now we come down here a little bit more. Okay. So we got 2 people here. She's a global internet entrepreneur. And when you see words like that, there's a good chance that, you know, she's health and wellness industry for 30 years. So clearly she's in some kind of network marketing deal. And this is one of those examples where you have, you know, a lot more about these folks. So you're always going to have a pretty good idea when you start conversations with people as to, okay, so we'll connect. Hey, it's nice to connect with you. What do you do? What do you do? Health and wellness industry for over 30 years. Many of the people that I've met that have been in the health and wellness industry for as long as you are network marketers, working with a company. What company are you working with? Okay, it could really be that simple in learning about the other person. So let's take a look at two of your prospects. See, you know so much about people by reading their profile. And what all you're trying to do is qualify them along the way.
It's Lauren. Larren.
Okay, you type Larry.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Okay. So you're talking to Larry, Lauren. So she's looking for a new start. And right now she works. I'm currently seeking to obtain a challenging position that will increase and enhance my leadership capabilities. So right now she's working.
Yes.
Let me come over here for just a second. Here we go. All right, so let's go look at the conversation. I want to make a career change. Need to be in a position where I can grow and continue to learn. Are you still working? 7 case managers. Well, so you ask her, what do you like about your job? Not much. So what we're going to do, let's send her something on leadership. Leadership is the ability to get extraordinary achievement from ordinary people. And we asked her, I'm interested in making a career change and continue to learn. Okay, so we want to be positive, and we could say, you want to talk about attraction marketing? Your ringtone is one example of how you can bring attention to yourself. So there are many opportunities. All right, now She's working. Leadership. Highly motivated. What you do is you take the words that they use. So let's just pull out part of what you said. And so we don't make a mistake. I'm going to put it all in here. Take it out of here. And then we'll just kind of open up a. So there are many opportunities available to someone with your and let's come back. Okay. Come back over here. Come back over here. So we're not trying to sell her anything, but we do want to know what her experience does she have with network marketing. And let's take a look at. But you know, while you're doing this, you know, you're looking for communicators.
Yes. Now, this lady is the one that on her profile, she says that she's chronically ill, but she can still work.
Okay. So she worked here for 6 months and then they let her go in January. So here you're demonstrating your social media expertise. Okay. If we're going to follow the flow of the conversation, what would the next question be? Take it line by line. Okay. I was hired with a bunch of others, then went through a 10% downsizing. About 400 people were laid off. It was upsetting. I actually enjoyed my position.
What did you enjoy?
Close. What was your position?
Position.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what we could do is we could add a, so the first thing you always want to do is come up with the question. What do? What was your position? Now, we have some options here. All right, we can go with if the plans change. Don't change if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. In this case, let's come back over here. In this case, and either one of them would work. Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. And then again, we want to have conversation. We just don't want to ask questions. Want to have a little bit of conversation. So let's find out what her position was and see if we can see if it's synergistic with what you're doing.
Okay.
Again, it's all about conversation. It's all about who you're talking to. And all right, so let's pop out of.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll those people are going to answer you. So we'll come back. And let's Sheila, how do we get into your account? You sent it to me.
Hi, Meg.
Yeah, hi. You feeling better?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much again.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you like the dark background against the light, or which do you prefer?
I prefer the light.
Do you?
Yeah. I didn't notice they changed that.
This has been available for about
Oh.
eight months. And the funny thing is, MySpace used to be like this. Used to have a black background, and I've avoided it. I again, like you, I preferred the white. But I've been playing around with it for about a week before the retreat, and I'm really coming to appreciate this. So let's take a look at, you're talking to two people. Let's come over to your network. You got 10 people that want to be your friends. And you have celebrations. So you're talking to Daniela,
Yes.
and she happens to be right at the top.
I was surprised. She said, if you're interested, I could send you. And I thought, well, apparently she's interested in something. And I'm like, how do I respond?
Well, she's basically saying, hey, if you're interested in talking to me. Disability specialist. Open tour. So when you're looking at their profile, you're looking to see what are some of the things that they've done that are synergistic with being in your business, being a network marketer.
Well, the one thing that stood out for me, Max, is the fact that she's a disability specialist. And I did my practicum master's thesis on creating the awareness of disability management and law. And I know there's a lot of compliance with that. And, and you have to, and you have also just a genuine interest in the field and willingness to learn how to be compliant in organizations, and that requires teaming, that requires developing a lot of skill.
Right, but that's true. But let's come down here and look. Customer service operations supervisor, training manager. Training.
That's a good one too.
Well, training. When we're talking to people about the business, because a lot of people look at network marketing and they go, we're looking for things that are synergistic with network marketing, and training is a big one. A lot of people look at network marketing and think, oh, I got to sell. Okay. And it's not about selling. You want to be successful. You got to be able to teach. You got to be able to train. But I got to sell. Well, everybody sells. Everybody sells. Daniela is an interesting example. Daniela, are you married? How long have you been married? If your anniversary was coming up in 6 months, or let's say 90 days, and you wanted your husband to take you to your favorite restaurant for dinner, maybe money's tight, but I bet that on your anniversary, you're gonna go to that restaurant. Why? Because you know who you're dealing with. You know your spouse, you know what it's gonna take for him to take you. And everybody's got their own style, a happy wife, a happy life. It's all about, we don't sell. We talk to people that we know need what we have. And we just introduce it to people, and people see it, they get it. And if we're talking to the right people. So coming back over here, if we look at the conversation, he reached out to her. How long been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? 6 years. I haven't found a lot of good opportunities, unfortunately. Now, the first thing you always want to look at, see, according to this, she's working. So the first obvious question you want to ask is, why do you want to leave your current job? Now we come down here. Now you're not asking the wrong question. You're not asking a bad question, but it's not the right question. We always look at the last response we got. How long have you been on LinkedIn? I've been here for 6 years. I haven't found a lot of good opportunities. We ask open-ended questions that start with the words who, what, when, where, how, and why.
What
Well, we've been-
opportunities are you looking for?
Exactly. Exactly. What, now we could ask, what kind of opportunities you're looking for? Why do you think you haven't been able to find a good opportunity? So those would be two good questions. So what do you do? All right, well, if you're interested, I could send you my resume. Well, if you are interested, okay, so what is our interest? Yeah, I'm interested in learning more about you. I'm not interested in hiring you if that's what you're looking for. So, but we don't have to get into that. I could send you my resume. So what we could do here is we could say that first, remember, we always go with the question first. So the question is, why to leave, or why at after now we might find out she's already gone. Okay. So that's the question. Now, I'm always interested in learning more about people. I like to see it.
Oh, that's a
I'm
good
sorry.
one. I said that's a good one.
Oh, that's why I do what I do.
I know.
But see, once I give these to you, the next time it comes up, you don't need me. I mean, you can be able to do the same thing. So we'll just pop that over. And let's take a look. You got one more here.
Yes, Andrea Spidell.
Huh, huh. Okay. Now, financial services associate at World Financial Group, which is a form of network marketing.
Right. I'm actually a training agent with them because I got my insurance license first time around, but then I somehow didn't get the renewal to renew my license and it lapsed. And so now I'm taking my pre-licensing courses and I'm with the same organization, but I'm training.
Right. But see here, look at this. This is incredibly deceptive. She's not hiring. Okay. So we come down here and we look. I've been a math teacher for 25 years. So how long has she been with this company? We don't know. We pop back up here and look at the message. So the question is,
Why do you want to leave?
well, one question, no, well, it's just, she's saying here, the question is, how long? Come on. I'm working hard to be a full-time financial planner and leave the classroom behind. Please let me know. Sorry, that was a bit sales pitchy. Okay, now you already know, I mean, you've got the little blurb that we came up with
Mhm.
that
Right.
tells people what you do.
Mhm.
So, the question is, how long have you been with Transamerica? Now, in your case, there's a whole bunch of things that are relevant here. Number one, been a math teacher for over 25 years. And we could say that of the school teachers, that I work with, been teaching for as long as you have all tried all try some form of network marketing to start new careers. Now, now, what is it that you do? So what you would do, and I'm just going to leave this here. So this is where you would say what your little pitch is about you.
Mhm.
And then you're going to end with how long have you been with Transamerica?
Okay.
Now, we could also, without giving her the background that, listen, I tried Transamerica, and there are easier ways to build a business and generate income than that. So I'm gonna
Okay,
pop this
thank you.
over here, put it in there so you could kind of pop up your. All right.
Okay, thank you.
And the thing is that, okay, another, first, when she comes back and tells you how long she's been, or how long she's been with Transamerica, and you tell her about yourself, then there's something else. To find a full-time, okay, and leave the classroom. But and sorry, that was a bit sales pitchy. Okay. So what we could do is have a little fun with this.
Okay.
Let's pop over here. Okay, now, okay. We'll say here. As you already realized, We could say her. Guru. Ah. On that note.
She might get mad.
No, hang on, I'm just trying to be helpful,
Oh, okay. I'm
okay?
sure.
But I suggest you to remove the hiring frame from around your picture. It's very deceptive. And then we could ask another question. Remember, she's been teaching for 25 years.
Mhm.
So what other I will bet you, okay, an extra hour of coaching that she knows all about Maluka.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta buy. If I win, well, that's what you get if you win. If I win, next time you're in Miami, you can take me to Joe Stonecrafts.
To where, I'm sorry?
You can take me to Joe Stonecrafts for dinner. or
Okay,
lunch.
we will.
Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, so that's kind of where you are there. All right. So let's look at Michelle. Let me unmute Michelle. Let me. Oh, we got two Michelles.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle. All right. So how do I change the background behind my photo?
Yeah, I was trying to do that and I really liked one of the ones that you had in your PDF things that had a beach scene with some palm trees in the background. I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Okay, well, first, let's come over here.
Broker, that's it.
Okay, so I'm looking at your profile
Mm-hmm.
while I'm inside. While I'm not in my account,
Uh-huh.
so that gives us the perspective that this is typically what people are going to see.
Right.
All right, let's pop over here. All right, so let's take a look at this. Well, first, if you go into boot camp, we have, you come down here.
Right.
Okay, so we have a whole tutorial on, creating your images. And
That one. Yeah. Okay.
so now, so let's come back over here. Now, what okay, so you're in real estate,
Right. And I'm also in network marketing.
right?
I need to add that in.
Well, you're not necessarily. What company are you working with?
7K metals.
Okay, so 7K metals, you're going to be looking for a different type of a person than the average person that's looking for a job
Uh-huh.
that's out of work.
Right.
Somebody that lost their job, unless they've, got some money saved up. You're looking for somebody that's successful. You're looking for okay, so you've got this is your own real
Yes.
estate.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you've been in real estate now for well, since 2009.
Yeah.
14 years. All right, and what and what was the AIHA? What was that?
American Industrial Hygiene Association. I was past president of Florida and treasurer.
Okay, so number one,
I need to spell that out.
you need to spell it out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise nobody knows what it is.
Mhm.
And what was your, okay, so you're the president.
Right.
So the president or should be up here.
Okay.
Want to make it easy for people to have an idea of who you are and what you do. Now,
Yeah, I'm auditing this site and I was starting first with the upper part here to add in the banner I liked and then change everything else underneath.
okay, I tell you what I'm
I got a
gonna
lot of work to do.
do. Uh,
I got stuck on the banner.
okay, tell you what you do. Put in the chat window
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
email address and the password you use to log into your account. Nobody's gonna see it.
Okay.
And
I'll send it to you.
well, just put it in the chat window and I'll grab it from there.
Okay. Ooh. That is a good question.
Now, I have to tell you
Uh-huh.
what
Ooh.
you all are gonna love about these new LinkedIn features. Anybody want a dog?
I have 3 of them. I used to have 7. I lost 4 last year. It's a rough year.
Seven's a little, we have 3.
Mm-hmm. I was helping for years with pet rescue. So,
My wife did that.
yeah.
Okay, now, you're gonna want to go in and you're gonna want to change your password after this because,
Yeah,
usually,
I put it in the wrong area.
right, all right. Okay. Now, number 1. Okay, this is your,
Okay, hold on here.
that's still good. Okay. So. Go over to your settings. And by the way, this is where you would change from dark mode
You're right.
to light mode.
Yeah.
All right, then we
I
can
kind of like the dark like you do. It's a little easier on the eyes.
exactly. So let's see over here. Now, right now, nobody can see you.
Okay.
Okay, you need to get out of this. You need to go over here.
Okay.
All right, next. Right now, all your connections can see each other. So you want to turn that off.
Okay.
Who can see who you follow? You want to turn that off.
Okay.
And then we come down here. So right now, only your connections can see you. So you need to change that.
Okay.
Okay, so you got this one right.
All right.
Okay, so now we come back over here. Okay, so which cover did you like? The one you wanted something that was beachy?
Yeah, it's a beach and it had set of palm trees off on the right side and wording on top of the palm trees. When you change the view type of thing. Oh, I think I just saw it. Now I don't see it. It might be that one, because the thing was on the side, to the right side, the trees were. And you
Well-
could see some beach.
There you go.
That's close enough. That'll be, I like that. Thank you very much.
Right, but you need, you're going to want to change up your heading, because you want, you want to you're looking to go after people that are looking for,
Networking, yeah.
no, if you're looking for custom. You're looking for people
Uh-huh.
that are successful financially, that
Uh-huh.
are concerned about the diminishing value of the dollar.
Yes,
And so you need to modify your headline
right.
to give yourself, were you in the last boot camp or are you in the upcoming boot camp?
I was in the last one and I've signed up for the next 3.
All right, so you need to work on this.
Yes,
Give yourself a better heading, because what's going to happen is you get you want to be talking to people who are successful, and there's a whole series, there's a whole conversational approach where you're asking people about their concerns about the economy, the shrinking value of the dollar, and what they're doing to protect their assets. But you need to be putting yourself out there
yeah,
is going to determine, is going to make people more, it's going to give you credibility. That's
Yeah.
that's really what you have to do. So
yeah, because I invest in real estate as well. And this gold and silver stuff just bled right into my
right.
thinking
So
about that.
So if you're a real estate investor, then that's got to be in here too.
Okay. That makes sense.
Everything that you do
Yeah,
gives you credibility. So when you're, hey, I'm a real estate investor, and the audience that you want to go after is one group on LinkedIn are going to be people that are investors.
uh-huh.
So you have on LinkedIn roughly 977,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could talk to any other real estate investor. It would be
Yeah.
a natural conversation to have.
Right.
There's no reason why you can't be talking to 10 or 15 people every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working with a couple of people in 7K Metals in my coaching program. They're killing
Right.
it.
They told me about you.
Right. Really? They did?
Yeah. Yeah. Paul Hansen
Yeah, I'm surprised.
and Anna and Ed
Only-
Anderson.
Yeah, because you know most of the people that I coach don't tell other people in the business.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, because you're their competition.
Right. Right.
You're their competition, so you want to thank them. There's no reason why you can't be closing at least one person a week
Okay.
in this. Okay, so the question here is, where do I get all these pictures?
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, again, if you go here and you look, I have a graphic artist
Uh-huh.
that does it. And, you know, basically you get your pictures off the internet and then you
Uh-huh.
overlay text. So, what I've had to do, what we've had to do is Facebook and LinkedIn are continuously changing the formats and the layouts. So, you know, for that reason, if we come back over here,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to change it again, but we have a whole folder of these images. And over time, as LinkedIn make changes to the size,
Yeah.
you know, we put these things up. We actually have a whole new round
Oh,
of these that are coming.
nice.
And again, what it does is it gives everybody the perception Anna, you don't access these pictures. We have a section in let me cancel this. We have in boot camp, we got a whole area where that'll teach you exactly how to make them yourself. We've got some examples here of some profile covers
Uh-huh.
that you could also use.
Yeah, I was
And
looking for one of your books. That's why I picked those.
so,
And I thought being in Florida, I like the beach idea.
well, yeah. Debbie, the recordings and everything for the retreat should be up by the end of today.
Oh, great.
Should be up. Let me come back over here. All right, so tonight we'll be going over some more new features. Especially with LinkedIn and especially with Facebook. Now, if any of you, I'm gonna have a better idea by tomorrow, but I work with 25 people a month in my coaching program, and I believe this week I'm finishing up. Will the profile books be available in the retreat? No. The profile books are in boot camp. For every time you're in boot camp, if you're in the February boot camp, They're down here. All right, I will catch up to all of you. We'll be back tonight at 9. Tomorrow, we'll have an Ask Max session at 9:30 and at 4. Our next boot camp starts on the 9th. And if there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, just type coaching, put your phone number in the chat. What you saw me doing with Michelle is essentially what we do in coaching. Or at least that's one part. So until tomorrow, just put your phone number and coaching in the chat. Otherwise, we'll see you all tonight. Oh, and let me put in the, apparently we put the wrong link. There it is. And we'll catch up to all of you next time.